be ready, steady aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be bearer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like some.
Hey, it's your girl Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Salt in the Game album review for BuckWild's Music Is My Religion. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, BuckWild, you know, from DITC fame, you feel me? He's been out here actually putting in work this year. He just had recently dropped another project called Fully Loaded that was packed with great features on here. He also dropped 2 beat tapes this year for my rapping niggas that's out here trying to find work to spit over. Check out Essential Blends and check out Abandoned Beats. You feel me? Those both dropped earlier this year. This project right here, this was really dope. It starts off real strong with a track called Bronx Bars Band that has Axel Leon on here and a verse from Fred the Godson. Rest in peace. Dope beat and just a dope track. Like, you know, y'all should really be, you know, in tune and be listening to these projects that be coming out, not just everything that y'all just see. Sometimes y'all gotta dig to find out who actually is putting out work, or fuck with me because I'm gonna let you know. You feel me? So anyway, the next track on here, Truthfully Yours, featuring Ransom, who's just coming off of having an amazing project in Director's Cut Scene 3. Every time you hear Ransom, it is so many quotables from Ransom. Like, you need a book this thick just to have all the quotables that he's dropped this year alone. Is crazy. One standout for me: when the workers think like a boss, they love to talk how you live, but could never live how you talk. You feel me? It's crazy. I'm sorry if I fucked that up, but it is what it is. It's just that bravado-ness on there. He's also tell somebody that the pastor's gonna give the best sermon of their life at their funeral on this. So it is crazy as hell. That's such a dope track on here too. Next track on here, Music Is My Religion, featuring the Free Lord. Free Lord just dropped Loyalty and Trust 2. He stays working. I got a review for Loyalty and Trust 2 coming out. It should be on the channel by the time y'all see this anyway. Then it is Planet Asia and Huss Kingpin. Asian Kingpins. This was dope. Planet Asia is on here reminding you that he's choosing the high road now. He's not playing around in the street. He's choosing to take the high ground now. He's come to a better place, and y'all should be lucky to that effect, in that fact. And Huss on here, Huss, I'm gonna just tell you, he said some of the nastiest shit I've ever heard in a verse. And this is coming off of the Threesome LP. And on this verse here, he says some of the nastiest shit I've ever heard. I'm not even gonna quote it, but there's a part in there about Shorty is a Baptist lesbian and she's squirting all over the place for holy water. Crazy. But let's keep it moving. I ain't fucking with y'all crazy. Love of the Streets featuring J Royale. J Royale is coming off of his Baltimore Housing Project album that just dropped. That review is also already up on the channel. Make sure you check it out. I like this because it's Jay-Z verses and like lines and quotes and stuff scratched or into the hook on this. So that was really dope. Make sure y'all check that out. Number 6, Suede Couch, Willie the Kid. That was really smooth. Willie the Kid, he's definitely setting the scene and being very visual on this track about, you know, everything in the room and what's about to go down. I really did appreciate the visualization of what he was doing there on that track. Number 7, This Is It, with Rim the Villain and King Bub Rock. King Bub Rock just dropped another project too. Gotta stay focused on a couple of these artists and make sure that you catch everything they drop. But this right here, this has Lucchini sample. This Is It. That's the same thing where they're flipping that hook and playing around with it a lot on there. Make sure you check that track out. Make sure you check all these tracks out as we go along, because this is a real solid project right here. Number 8 on this, Bourbon Street Gutter Water, which is crazy as hell. Bourbon Street Gutter Water after Mardi Gras. I was like, come on, Daniel's son. That's who's doing this track right here. Very, very solid. I still owe y'all a Bite the Bullet and a season 7 album review coming from Daniel's son. I ain't forget about you, my mind. After that is Milano's tape with Milano Constantine. That was a real dope joint on there. Number 10 on here is called Qualified by Little Vic. I like the disc. He said on this track here, Freddie Fox buried Fetty Wap in the mulch. And I was just like, dog, like, yo, there's so much going on here. Make sure y'all check out this track with Little Vic, Qualified. Number 11 is called New Soul Flow featuring Screw Tape, and I had to ask myself on here, who is Screw Tape? I gotta dig around. I gotta see exactly who is the rapper Screw Tape, because I really enjoyed it. This was kind of, or if it wasn't like, you know, a hard 16 coming in at you, was kind of cut up and chopped up and stuff like that, but it was that interesting that I need to see what is actually going on with Screw Tape. So I'll be looking into him as we go on here, and so in the game. All right, number 12, Survivors. There's a track with Smith and Wesson on here. Smith and Wesson is going back and forth on this track. It was really dope to see. Last time I really seen them spit, they had a project drop last year or whatever. Make sure you're in touch and touch base with all of that stuff. And the last track on here, La Marina Run with the Mussolini and is it Daniel Craig? Emilio Craig. This was really dope. I like the Mussolini flow. He had a couple projects drop this year as well. He had 3 to be exact that dropped. And he said, I used to want to rap. Now everybody that rap is the feds on this joint. So you feel me? This is overall, this was such a fly project. Is beat wise is very much different than that Fully Loaded that dropped. So these are 2 totally different projects, even though I feel like Bronx Bars probably could have been or was supposed to be on that Fully Loaded joint. But I'm glad he pulled it off and saved it for here to open this off. That's what I'm trying to figure out, if it's a like, you know, a continuation type thing just underneath a new name. But solid work from BuckWild. I appreciate it so much. All the artists that's involved on here, y'all all did y'all thing. And this is just a list of people in the game right now that's working hard. So when you go over this, you know that majority of everybody on here has dropped a project this year, and if they haven't, they're about to. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm Madam Money. You can follow me on Twitter at Madam Money Says. That's MADAMMONEYSAYS. You can also follow me on IG underneath the same name. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys around.